I'm Barbara Nevins Taylor with ConsumerMojo Mortgage Minutes. It costs money to get a mortgage. There are fees, and more fees. It's important to find out what you're paying for, and the bank is required to tell you about these charges. Insist on that so there are no surprises.
The first thing you should be doing is when you speak to a lender, you're asking for a good faith estimate.
A good faith estimate lists all the fees. First, they charge a fee to pre-qualify you and check your credit.
That's going to give you the ability to go shopping for a home. The lender should tell you that you could afford to have X amount of dollars, or your payment could be X amount of dollars on a monthly basis.
Application fees vary from $65 to $640 depending upon where you live. If you use a mortgage broker to advise and find a bank to lend the money, count on paying a broker's fee. The fee may be as much as 3%.
The mortgage broker is obligated to disclose where they're going to derive their commissions, whether it's from the lender or whether it's from the borrower. And maybe it's in some combination, some percentage of both.
Once you're pre-approved and choose a property, the lender can charge a loan origination fee. It's usually $2,000 to $3,100, or 3% of the loan to process and prepare the mortgage. But before a bank approves the mortgage, it hires an appraiser to see if the property is worth what the seller is asking.
The appraiser will set an appointment with you or the homeowner, will do an inside inspection of the home. They'll then take the attributes at your home, compare it to 3 homes of similar size and design that's in your immediate neighborhood and what they've sold for.
Sometimes the application fee includes the appraisal. If you use a mortgage broker, he or she might pay the fee.
A lender or even a broker might do as an incentive, as inducement to get a customer.
You'll pay the bank's attorney, notary fees, and what the bank charges to prepare the documents. You'll also pay for a title search.
The title company is going to be doing a search on the property to make sure that no other entity can make a claim against that property in the future. If it does, you purchase an insurance policy at the time of closing that says that if there is an issue going forward, the insurance policy would kick in and you, the mortgage customer, would be protected.
The bank may require a termite inspection and an engineering or home inspection, and it's money well spent.
Do not buy a home without an engineer or an expert who can tell you about the systems of the house, how well it's built, and what problems you're going to have once you step in, you own it.
There's more. A property survey, water tests, and flood hazard inspections may be required in some areas of the country. Flood insurance, if required, costs $129 to $5,900 annually. General hazard or homeowner's insurance will vary depending upon where you live. Then there are points.
A point is an interest fee that you pay up front instead of paying it for the life of the mortgage.
A point is generally 1% of the amount you borrow. If you borrow $200,000, a point is $2,000. The bank may charge points because your credit score is low or to give you a better deal on an interest rate.
So if I pay a point, then the interest rate of 5% may go to 4.8 or 4.7%.
Banks may require PMI, or private mortgage insurance, if you put down less than 20%. That protects the bank in case you default. Local governments charge transfer and recording fees. Settlement agents prepare closing paperwork and make sure everything is in order. While your fees will cover the bank's attorney, it's smart to hire your own lawyer to review the papers and represent you at the closing. Choose that attorney carefully.
Ask people who they used and as their attorney and why. But ask deeper questions. Why did they like him? Why didn't they like him?
Federal law requires bankers and brokers to disclose all fees up front. Make sure they do. Look it all over carefully in order to understand exactly what you're paying for. In the meantime, everything we talked about here is available in a downloadable PDF. Just click Mortgage Fees.